What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and yes, I know, don't kill me. You're watching Modern Warfare 3 footage. But that's purely because the topic that I want to talk about is to do with the kind of Modern Warfare 3 community and not just like in general. I've got an actual subject. Woodysgamertag. I subscribed to him, and like even though I don't even really play COD anymore, like this footage is from when Modern Warfare 3, like when I first got Modern Warfare 3. But Woody's gamer tag, obviously he's primarily COD, and now he's into a bit of Borderlands and stuff like that. But recently, yes, last night, he tried to do a thing called Family Night, where he basically, I don't know how he did it exactly, like it's basically like, he invited subs to go to watch, to basically sync up and watch a film with him and his family, which on the face of it it's a grand idea. Um, but like I didn't watch it. I ended up falling asleep before it started. It wasn't until 1:30 in the morning here in Ireland, so I ended up falling asleep. But I watched it this morning, and he just got dog abuse for it. Like, for those of you that don't know, Woody, he kind of paints himself as like the all American guy. Like he's the cool dad. He's got the perfect nice wife and all that, and he's like his two kids are awesome. And he's got the dog and the nice house and shit like that. Like, and that is to an extent, from what I can tell, the case. Like he does seem to be a pretty cool guy, but he almost makes himself out to seem too good to be true. So then he has to kind of achieve this standard of like the godly like the guy that cannot ever make any mistakes, or else he just seems like a dickhead that like his subs go crazy. And his subscribers are not even joking, like they're the most completely just like, oh, we love you, but the second you do anything wrong, fuck you, we're unsubscribing. And I do understand if you think I'm talking about the unsub Woody joke thing. If you know what that is, no, I don't mean that. But like they literally do, they turn on him like that. Like they literally just, they're loving him 1 minute, and then as soon as he does anything wrong ever, they just turn on him completely. It's really weird, like, and I would not like to be in his situation. But this family night thing that he tried to do, right? It was, see, at first, when I first got the idea to make this commentary, I was like completely backing them, and I was like, yeah, like these guys are just ripping them to pieces, and I don't understand why. But then there was also, well, yeah, sorry, I could just explain a bit more to what the family night was. He set up a video camera and some mics surrounding him and his family. He has just one camera sitting on his family, and he they basically just, they watch the movie, and it's like you're sitting there watching with them, but it doesn't, it's like you watch a film with someone to be there and experience it together. Over the internet it still isn't together, like it's still kind of weird. And the fact that it's just him and his family sitting there, you kind of feel like you're just staring through the window at them a little bit. But again, I'm not like one of the haters that's just been like, oh, you're fucking money horn or whatever. I think it was a good idea. It was a very good idea. It didn't pan out well. Like I wouldn't, if I was him, I just wouldn't bother doing it again, because it kind of came across to me anyway as being a bit weird. Like you're just kind of looking through the window and watching these people watch a film. Even if you're like, and his, just so you know, the idea wasn't to just sit there and watch them watch a film, of course. Like I said earlier on, you were meant to kind of sync up the start of the film somehow. There's obviously some kind of software that you can do it, and like you can watch the film together. But yeah, it didn't come across that way at all. Like for people that didn't actually sit there and watch it at the time, and people that just came across like today or whatever, like that, like I did, it just kind of seemed weird. Like it was just a bit awkward and stuff like that. But not to the point where that people in the comments, like if you read through his comments, man, oh, like just wow, like there's just, it's. I just heard a comment there. The mic is a photo bombing asshole. His mic is sticking right down in front of his face in the video. But yeah, the comments, like I'm just looking through them now. They are just awful. Like some of them are just brutal, so harsh on him for just trying to do something, find a different way to entertain his family, like, or to entertain his family, to entertain his subscribers. While like I say using his family, I don't mean using his family, but like him and his family trying to do something to entertain his subscribers. But people are like calling him a money whore, and like it's his job. Like he doesn't, this isn't something that he does for fun. Like this isn't like his hobby while he goes to work in the day and does this at night. This is his full-time job. So why would you call someone a money whore for trying to get the most amount of money they can out of their job? He's not doing anything to you. He's not hurting you. If you don't want to watch the video, don't watch it. But he's not hurting you in any way. He's not hurting the subscribers. Why people call him a money whore, I just don't get it. It's like beyond comprehension. Like, it's his job. He needs to make money. He has to feed his kids and keep clothes on their backs and shit like that. And I know, like, being like having hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you're making a good bit of money, like, regardless. But to try and get a bit more, what's the harm? Why not? Are you jealous because you can't do it? Are you just a fucking idiot that can't understand that? Like, I don't get why people do that. But like, I don't even care. Like, if I was that big and people called me a money whore, I would just make one video and then direct anyone that ever called me a money whore to that video, and the video would just simply say, yes, I am. This is my job. I have to support myself and my family. I have to keep a roof over my head. Now, I know he has paid his house off, but like, still, like, I have to keep a roof over my head. It's my job. I'm going to make as much money as I can. If you don't like it, unsubscribe and get the fuck out of here, because I don't need you. That's what Woody needs to do. But again, like I said, he's kept this whole kind of, I'm Mr. All-American white guy, blah, 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 perfect family and all, so he can't really do that. But I really think he needs to, because the abuse that he's getting and the just idiocy. And now, just I wanted to say just before the video's over here, the gameplay is coming to an end. There is a point in it that someone pointed out in the comments where his daughter says, someone must have asked in the comments, what's the point of this? And his daughter, she's only like 11 or 12 or 13 or something like that. No, she's like 15, I think, actually. Irrelevant. She says something along the lines of, it's to show that we can make money while just sitting here watching TV. And then he goes, you hear him whisper, don't say that, don't say that. Like, and so that came across as kind of weird. But again, he only said that because he knows people trip balls over the fact that, like, he's a money whore, air quotes. But yeah, it was something that I had to get off my mind. Sorry for the Battlefield guys for posting Modern Warfare 3, but I did play this at one stage, and I do very rarely occasionally play Call of Duty, so hope you can understand this video for once, and go check out the video if you want, the one that I was talking about. But if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. Money whore, YouTube views, money, woo! Yeah, and subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.